The story begins with an intense sense of urgency as a vast alien fleet looms ominously on the edge of Earth's solar system. Massive warships, each more advanced than anything humanity has ever seen, fill the blackness of space, their weapons primed and ready. The Galactic Empire, a ruthless and technologically superior alien race, believes they've found the perfect strategy to destroy humanity. They've been preparing for this moment for years, and now they are just hours away from launching their deadly invasion. In the Galactic Empire's eyes, Earth is just a small, insignificant planet filled with primitive creatures. The Empire's fleet outnumbers Earth's forces by a vast margin, and their weapons technology is light years ahead. Their confidence is palpable. They think that it will only take a single devastating strike to wipe out humanity once and for all. Their leader, a cold and calculating alien general, sneers at the human defenses, convinced that no one can stand against them. They laugh at the idea of humans putting up any resistance, calling them weak and primitive. Meanwhile, on Earth, military leaders and commanders gather in a high-tech underground war room. The stakes couldn't be higher, but there is a sense of dread hanging over them. Earth's defenses are strong, modern but limited. Human soldiers are brave, but their resources are nowhere near enough to take on such an overwhelming force. The fleets of warships they've managed to assemble seem like a mere speck in comparison to the Empire's armada. In the center of the room stands Commander Jack Monroe, a tall, handsome man with dark eyes and a steely confidence. His broad shoulders and commanding presence make him the kind of leader who inspires loyalty in his soldiers. Jack is known for his quick thinking and sharp instincts, but even he feels the weight of the situation. The fate of Earth rests on his shoulders, and the odds are stacked against him. As he glances at the war table, he knows that they're about to face an enemy unlike any they've encountered before. The Empire's warships are equipped with advanced cloaking devices, plasma weapons capable of tearing apart entire cities with a single shot, and AI systems that can predict and counter every move the humans make. It seems impossible, but Jack has no choice but to trust in his soldiers' skills, their training, and their resolve. But then, an unexpected turn of events unfolds. A small, unmarked ship arrives at Earth's space station. It's a defector, a member of the Galactic Empire's forces who has turned against her own people. Seren, a stunning alien woman, steps off the ship. Her skin is a striking shade of silver. Her long, black hair flows like liquid shadows, and her eyes gleam with intelligence and power. She's not just any defector. Seren is a brilliant tactician and expert in alien technology. She has defected to humanity's side, and she brings with her vital knowledge that could change the course of the war. Seren explains that the Galactic Empire has a critical weakness: its AI system. The Empire's warships rely heavily on AI for combat, coordination, and strategy, but this same AI is vulnerable to hacking. Seren offers her expertise to the humans, showing them how to exploit this flaw and strike at the heart of the Empire's fleet. Her knowledge of their technology could give Earth the edge they desperately need, but there's a catch. The mission will be dangerous, and the risks are enormous. There's no guarantee of success, and many soldiers will likely not make it out alive. Commander Monroe is skeptical at first. He's heard rumors of defectors, but it's hard to trust someone who was once part of the enemy. However, Seren's unwavering determination and the evidence she presents make him reconsider. Earth's last hope lies in taking this chance, no matter how slim it may seem. He's faced death before, but this feels different. It feels personal. As Jack stands before his troops preparing to lead them into battle, the pressure mounts. The aliens mock Earth and its people, calling them weak and primitive. But Jack knows that humanity's greatest strength lies in their resilience, their ability to adapt, and their refusal to back down in the face of impossible odds. The mission is set in motion. They will use Seren's knowledge to infiltrate the enemy fleet, disrupt their AI systems, and strike at the heart of the Galactic Empire. The tension rises as the countdown to the invasion begins. As Earth's forces prepare for the ultimate battle, the galaxy watches, confident that humanity's end is near. But deep down, Jack knows that there's something the aliens have underestimated. Something that they won't see coming. As Earth's forces mobilize, Seren's words echo in Jack's mind. They think they can wipe us out in hours, but they've never faced humanity before. With that, Earth's last stand begins. As Earth's final hour approaches, Commander Jack Monroe and the human leadership are left with no choice but to take a risk. The Galactic Empire's fleet is nearing Earth, and their overwhelming technological advantage seems impossible to overcome. But the defector, Seren, has brought crucial knowledge about the enemy's weaknesses, specifically a flaw in their AI-controlled warships. It's a weakness that humanity can exploit, but it will require a bold and unconventional plan. The meeting begins in a high-tech war room filled with tension and urgency. The military leaders, commanders, and strategists sit around a large holographic table, the hum of technology in the air. Jack stands at the center, listening intently as Seren explains the enemy's vulnerability. The Empire's warships, though powerful, rely too heavily on their AI systems for navigation, combat, and strategy. While the AI is advanced, it has a critical flaw. It cannot adapt to unpredictable human behavior. The Empire's ships can counter tactics they've anticipated, but they struggle to handle the chaos of unexpected, human-driven moves. Jack's eyes narrow as he listens. The plan they need to formulate will not be like any standard military operation. The humans will need to use their greatest strength, ingenuity, and surprise the Empire with tactics that they aren't prepared for. "We don't need the latest technology to beat them," Seren says with conviction. "We need to make them underestimate us, then hit them with everything they're not expecting. They rely on precision, on order. What if we throw them into chaos? We can use outdated technology, but we'll modify it with advanced cloaking devices and surprise them with guerrilla tactics." The room falls silent as the idea sinks in. The thought of using old, outdated Earth technology seems almost absurd. How could they possibly stand a chance against the Empire's state-of-the-art weaponry? But the more they think about it, the more it makes sense. The Empire is arrogant, believing that humanity's outdated tech is no match for their advanced ships. They don't expect humans to fight with unconventional methods. The plan is risky, flying into the heart of the alien fleet in ships that the Empire's AI will dismiss as insignificant. These ships will be cloaked, sneaking past the Empire's defenses undetected. Once inside the fleet, the human forces will attack from within, targeting weak spots in the alien warships and causing havoc. The goal is to disrupt the AI's ability to coordinate the fleet, throwing the Empire's forces into disarray. As the meeting progresses, some of the commanders voice their concerns. "This plan sounds like a suicide mission," one of them mutters. "The risks are too high. We're talking about sending our best soldiers into the jaws of an enemy we can barely touch." But Jack stands firm. He looks around at his fellow commanders, his face grim but resolute. "We don't have a choice. If we don't act now, we'll all be wiped out. But if we follow this plan, if we take this risk, we stand a chance. I believe in you all. I believe in our soldiers." His words strike a chord with the leaders. They know that without action, humanity is doomed, and there's no time left to hesitate. Jack's unwavering confidence fuels the hope that the impossible might just be within reach. As the plan begins to take shape, the tension in the room dissipates somewhat. Despite the risks, the human leaders are now united in their determination to strike back. The fight against the Galactic Empire is on, and for the first time, they see a glimmer of hope, a way to win against all odds. The countdown has ended, and the clock is ticking down to humanity's last stand. As the first wave of human fighters takes off from Earth's launch stations, a sense of adrenaline and dread fills the air. The fate of the planet now rests on their shoulders. The plan is in motion, and there's no turning back. The human forces launch a surprise attack, catching the Galactic Empire off guard. The aliens had underestimated humanity's ability to strike back, and now they are paying the price. The first wave of human fighters flies straight into the heart of the alien fleet, cloaked and undetected. For a moment, it's silent. Then chaos erupts. The alien forces, caught completely off guard, scramble to respond. Fighters clash in the vastness of space, and explosions light up the void. The human ships, though old by comparison, are maneuverable and unpredictable, and the aliens' advanced technology can't anticipate the humans' daring moves. The Empire's fleet tries to retaliate, but confusion reigns as the humans' surprise tactics take them by storm. Meanwhile, the human soldiers aboard the modified ships work swiftly and with deadly precision. The small teams infiltrate the alien warships, slipping past the Empire's defenses and into their most vulnerable spots. Armed with advanced cloaking devices, they move unseen, wreaking havoc on the alien ship's AI systems. The soldiers hack into the enemy's mainframe, sending their AI into disarray. The once impenetrable warships begin to malfunction, their systems glitching as the humans take control. It's a disorienting experience for the alien fleet as their once unstoppable forces falter under the sudden assault. Inside the alien warships, the battle rages on. The human soldiers engage in brutal close-quarters combat with the aliens. The corridors are filled with the sound of gunfire and the clash of weapons. The humans are vastly outnumbered, but their ingenuity gives them an edge. They use everything at their disposal, from handheld plasma rifles to makeshift explosives. The alien forces are technologically superior, but the human soldiers' resourcefulness makes up for it. With every successful strike, they throw the aliens off balance, giving their comrades on the outside the chance to strike harder. The space battle is nothing short of spectacular. High-tech weapons blaze across the darkness of space, leaving trails of light and destruction. Massive alien warships explode in fiery bursts, their hulking forms disintegrating into debris. The humans, outmatched in sheer firepower, make up for it with speed, surprise, and strategy. They dart in and out of the chaos, delivering crippling blows to the enemy fleet. The humans' unpredictability is their greatest weapon, and it catches the alien forces off guard at every turn. As the battle intensifies, the tide begins to turn. The Empire's once unshakable confidence begins to crack. For the first time, the alien forces realize that they might not have the upper hand after all. The humans' ability to adapt and think on their feet surprises the Empire. The humans, despite their outdated technology and small numbers, are proving that their ingenuity and courage can challenge even the most advanced alien fleets. With each passing minute, the alien ships grow more disoriented, their tactics ineffective against the relentless human assault. The surprise attack, once thought to be a suicide mission, is starting to show results. The aliens are losing ground, and the human soldiers are more determined than ever. The battle is far from over, but for the first time in this war, it feels as though humanity might just have a chance. As the battle rages on, the unexpected happens. The Galactic Empire's once dominant fleet is crumbling. Alien warships, once thought invincible, are being destroyed at an alarming rate. Massive explosions light up the dark expanse of space, signaling the fall of each massive alien vessel. The AI systems, once the backbone of the Empire's military might, are failing under the relentless assault of human ingenuity. The first cracks in the Empire's strategy begin to appear. The alien commanders, once confident in their superior technology, are now in a state of shock. They watch helplessly as their ships fall one by one, unable to stop the chaos that has engulfed their fleet. Panic begins to spread like wildfire. The Empire's once unshakable forces are now fighting for their lives. Alien commanders bark orders, trying desperately to regain control, but it's clear the tide has turned. The human soldiers' surprise attack, their unexpected tactics, and their relentless fighting spirit have left the Empire reeling. Back aboard the human flagship, Commander Jack Monroe surveys the battlefield with growing determination. But this victory is not without personal cost. In the heat of battle, Jack receives a distress signal from one of his soldiers, Corporal Bonner. Bonner, one of the soldiers who infiltrated an enemy warship, is pinned down by a group of heavily armed aliens. He's outnumbered and surrounded. The situation is dire. Jack's heart races as he considers his options. Completing the mission is crucial. Every second counts, and the human forces must press the attack while the Empire is still reeling. But leaving Bonner behind goes against everything Jack believes in. The soldier's safety, his team's well-being, is personal. Jack's mind races as he weighs his options. The mission could mean saving the entire planet, but at the cost of one life. On the other hand, if he abandons the mission, the humans risk losing their foothold in this fight. With a deep breath, Jack makes the difficult decision. "I'll get him," he says, determination hardening in his voice. He orders his squad to press forward, while he leads a small team to rescue Bonner. The stakes have never been higher. Jack knows that he's not just fighting for the future of humanity. He's fighting for the lives of his comrades and the bonds they share. As Jack and his team race toward Bonner's location, the alien forces begin their retreat, but it's too late to save their flagship. Despite their best efforts to regroup, the human soldiers have taken control of the battlefield. The Empire's fleet begins to scatter, its command structure shattered. Jack's squad reaches Bonner just in time, blasting through a corridor of alien soldiers to reach him. Together, they fight their way out, but they know that the real victory lies ahead, taking down the flagship. In a final, explosive showdown, Jack leads a small team to infiltrate the flagship's defenses. Using everything they have, modified human tech, high-powered explosives, and sheer determination, the team forces their way into the heart of the alien warship. The ship's AI system, still malfunctioning from the earlier attack, fails to stop them. Jack and his team set the charges, knowing that this final strike could turn the tide in humanity's favor once and for all. As they detonate the explosives, the flagship erupts in a massive explosion, the heart of the Empire's might collapsing in on itself. The shockwave ripples through the remaining alien ships, their retreat now irreversible. The human forces, battered but victorious, can feel the weight of their hard-fought success. The Galactic Empire, once so certain of their victory, has been defeated, not by superior technology, but by the resilience, ingenuity, and courage of humanity. In just 5 hours, humanity has achieved the impossible. The once mighty Galactic Empire, with its vast fleet and superior technology, is left in utter chaos. Their warships are destroyed, their AI systems are malfunctioning, and their commanders are in complete disarray. What the Empire had expected to be an easy, swift conquest of Earth has turned into their worst nightmare. The impossible has happened. Humans, the so-called primitive species, have defeated the most advanced alien fleet in the galaxy in a matter of hours. The shockwaves of the human victory spread like wildfire across the galaxy. News of Earth's success reaches distant planets and alien civilizations, leaving many in disbelief. The Galactic Empire, once the feared and invincible rulers of the cosmos, is now a symbol of failure and humiliation. Earth, long underestimated and dismissed as weak, has proven that even the smallest and seemingly most vulnerable species can stand tall against the mightiest of adversaries. Humanity has not only survived, they have triumphed. As the dust settles, the human soldier, Commander Jack Monroe, surveys the wreckage of the battle. The battlefield is littered with the remnants of enemy warships, their twisted hulls floating lifeless in space. Though victory is theirs, the cost has been high. Jack reflects on the lives lost, his fellow soldiers who gave everything to protect Earth. He thinks of Bonner, the soldier he saved, and the others who sacrificed their lives so that humanity could survive. The weight of their loss hangs heavy on his heart. But amidst the grief, there's also pride. Humanity stood together against all odds and emerged victorious. Their courage, resilience, and willingness to fight for what's right have proven that they are not just survivors. They are warriors. The alien tactician who defected to humanity's side, now an ally, stands beside Jack. She watches the aftermath with a mix of awe and disbelief. "I never imagined humans could do this," she admits, her voice tinged with admiration. "You've turned the tide in ways even I couldn't foresee. The Empire will never recover from this." The defector, once a high-ranking officer in the Galactic Empire, now sees humanity in a new light. What she once saw as a primitive species is now a force to be reckoned with, a species capable of adapting, overcoming, and ultimately winning against impossible odds. As Earth celebrates its victory, the galaxy remains on edge. The defeat of the Galactic Empire is a monumental moment, but it is far from the end. Other alien factions, watching from the shadows, now see Earth as a powerful player in the galactic landscape. While humanity may have defeated one foe, there are many more that may now consider them a threat or a prize. But Earth has made one thing clear. They will not go down without a fight. The galaxy has learned a valuable lesson. Never underestimate humanity. The future is uncertain, and new enemies may rise, but one truth remains: Earth is a force that will never back down. As the story closes, Jack looks toward the stars, knowing that while this victory is sweet, the fight for humanity's place in the galaxy has only just begun. The galaxy is watching and Earth is ready.